Hello, replayers. Hello, those who might come in. I am just here. I know my camera's skinny. I cannot fix that. I am presently trying to work on it, but I don't know what's wrong, and it's irritating me from one end to the other. Hello, crafty friends. I don't know how long I'll stay on here. It's I don't know. I don't know. I'm working on my postcard page. I want to add, this is someplace I'd love to visit, which is in Springfield, Massachusetts. I would love to take a tour up through the New England states and to Prince Edward Island. That's one of the things on my bucket list, so that's why I have that. I was to do a postcard, and I have a map, and I want to add some other things to this page. So I'm just kind of working with that. I'm waiting to see. I'm using a dried up baby wipe because it's toilet paper for a baby, and I didn't want to use real toilet paper. So I've got this. I have craft paper. So I'll get some of that out. Ooh, I got a toilet paper roll. I did have craft paper. I don't know where I put it. But I have some on the other side of my cart. And I don't know, it may just be me for a while, but it's Saturday morning. My husband had left here, and I thought I would just see what anybody else was doing. I haven't got to be in here because I felt like crap lately. Pardon the expression, but I don't know a better use for it. I've gotten a lot of this done. But some of my interpretation has been different than others. So there's some craft paper. And here's some vintage print off of a vintage children's book. Page 4, in case anybody wondered what page it was. This is a book that was falling apart. But I kind of want to... Hi, Raul. How are you? Just decided on and see how people were doing. And if anybody had a Saturday, they weren't doing much, they could join me. I'm working on my journal. I'm getting close to being done. I've got some of the harder ones yet to do. I'm hoping you can hear me. If not, please let me know. Should be good. So there's my craft paper, some vintage children's book. So I can cross those two off. I'm using that. A note to self. I had one of those somewhere. So here's my chicken soup label. Oh, good, Ryle. Are you cooking? Are you drawing? What you doing right now with me? Are you relaxing? Hi, Margaret. How are you? I just got on thinking I didn't have much to do and I wanted to work on this book and it'd be more fun with company. You're drawing animals. Good for you. See, where's my soup label? Soup label, soup later. Label. I have foil. I have a round Pringles can top somewhere. So I know I've got that. Autographs, foil, something about trains. I've got a sticker for the train page. And I'm going to put it with my steampunk. I'm not seeing my soup label. That's what I'm looking for. You're relaxing. Good for you, Margaret. Well, I don't see the soup label. I've been eating enough soup lately that that wasn't hard to get. Soup label, here's soup label. Well, I'll put it in there and cross it out later, I guess. And then this can come down and I can put something here. I may put one of the messages here. What I may do there. Yes, this is the Janet scavenger hunt. This is the first year I've done it. I've only been in the streaming community since March. And then I started streaming only in June. So I am very new to all of this. So I'm jumping in head first. I've been crafting about the last 10 years. I've sewn for about that long. And then I found YouTube. And so I am very new at all of this. I do more sewing for Jesus or sewing for others in need than I do anything. But since I got back to Florida, I haven't done much sewing. Okay, let's do something upside down. And one of the messages, I have a message from outer space. That will work upside down. So I'm going to go over here to a blank page and work on a message. Zito. Outer space. Milky Way. That's who this is going to be from. And we are going to have, hi, Dana. I'm so glad you're here. I'm working on my journal, and I didn't know if anybody else would be busy or not, but I'm going to be here. So I decided to turn on and keep anybody else. I think I'm going to use these little heart letters. And if any of you have anything you want to say as if you were in outer space, feel free to join me. I think I'll do it in those letters. And I think I'll do it with my left hand. Kathy. What is, I'm right-handed, so this junk journal. I write big in my left hand. Journal you speak of. I do this better on a chalkboard. See, I got out those letters and now I'm doing it by hand. That's how I work. That's how I do it. So, I'm not going to do the Kathy. What is this junk journal you speak of? And instead of Zito, I think I'm going to put Zeta. Zeta. See, what could be a good make-believe spaceship? Zeta. Jupiter. Outer space. Not that I can't tell by the Jupiter. Outer. There. That's just going to stop there. I can't even tell that's outer, so you know. There, I like that. And it's here with postcards of other places. And it's upside down. So I've created on this page 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 prompts on this one page. So there we go. I think I'll add another stamp. I have stamps other places. But what might she use as a stamp? Maybe I've got one of those cloth stamps or something. Oh, here, let's use one of these. That looks like a stamp from outer space. Dana, what are you working on today? Margaret's relaxing. Raul is drawing. We've got people in the balcony, which is fine and dandy. There. Okay. There are multiple ones done there. I think, oh, I've already got that. I don't have anything fluorescent. I don't know what I'm going to use for that one. Working on watching the back of your eyelids. Good for you. I did a lot of that yesterday. A lot of these I, double used and stuff. There's my message from outer space. Okay, label off can. There, that was first. Ransom note. Well, let's first write the ransom note. Hi, Stephanie. Steffi, how are you today? I'm working on my journal. A ransom page. Let's say, give me your glue. How's that? And no one gets hurt. All right, let's see what I can do. We're going to put it on this. I've got newspaper. I did have newspaper. Had the whole paper. But I've also got these fun stickers. So let's just use them. Hi, Shannon. How are you? What is number 12? Junk mail. We receive a lot of mail with advertisement where people who are running for elections. I'm trying to think if I've got any. This is junk mail. Here we go. Here's some junk mail I got. A lot of times it's even addressed to whoever lives there. Yes, grocery ads. Hi, Stephanie G. Those kind of things. So, I'm just working on my Janet Young. And I can't find my newspaper, but that's okay. I'm going to use this. Little hearts. Give I can't hardly read the letters. But at least they're in alphabetical order. Give Do you guys not get junk mail in Spain? If not, we can sure send you some of ours. We'll just tell the postman. No, really, I could send you some. Give me Had the funnies and everything. I wish I knew what I did with that. I even curled it up so I had it and out of the way. But I can always change this or do another one. Give me your glue. Your I wonder how much junk mail will continue with everything, all the prices coming up. Okay. Yeah, that's what would work. Hi, Zena. Your glue. GL. I'm doing message. My random message. GLU. Your glue. And I didn't see anybody on that we usually all watch. So I just decided to take and make an executive decision and come on. And and no one. These letters are so hard to read, which is one reason I'm using them, because I wouldn't want to use them for something else. Postman would go blind. No one gets I'm doing them in both caps and lowercase, just excuse me, for the heck of it. No one, it's a G, A, B, C, D, E gets T, oh, okay, Shannon, gets, well, let me know one. I need to bring that gets down so I can put an S there. How you feeling, Shannon? Better? I finally went to the doctor yesterday. More because my husband was tired of it than because I needed to. I knew it was a viral and allergies. And he just couldn't. H. But we were concerned about my lungs, so I got that listened to. So I guess that wasn't all bad. R T S. How many of you are saying the alphabet with me as I look for these? Okay. Yeah, I'm fine. It's just allergies and stuff. Nothing big. I I get it when the weather changes. And going from cold winter Missouri down here where it was warm, um, that extreme cold and being in the mountains, and then um, back here to Florida, we knew it'd happen. I mean, it was just given. So, but I sometimes have to get an antibiotic to get over it. So now this isn't going to flip or anything. It's just going to lay here. So I'm thinking my lid needs to go on my glue. So anyway, and I have to go to the doctor often. And we're going to start all of my annual appointments next week. But the most I'm excited about, my hair. I get my hair done. It's way overdue. Yeah, there's just something about a girl and her hair. And I need the gray taken care of. There we go. Give me your glue and no one gets hurt. Yes, I'm up by Pensacola. Picola art that you probably see a lot on Dee Dee's channel. She's just like 15 minutes away. Tanya McGuire is in Pensacola. See, there was my newspaper I had. She's in Pensacola. If you've heard of Amore Fabriques, it sells. Yes, because aren't they in Bruton, Dana? We came home through Bruton. Okay, so I didn't need those other deals. All right, that's okay. I'm kind of going through it to see what I need and what I don't. Okay, I thought that was you. This timeline of a vegetable, I'm not real sure what I'm going to do on that. So we're leaving it till last. There's my ransom note done. So I have a vintage children's book on this page is all that's left out of the first 12. So let's put this. This was a vintage book that I made an envelope out of. So I'm just going to put it here, and then I have a pocket for something. I have a lot of pockets on this. Oh, I want to see. Yeah, I don't need the print. And then Tanya McGuire lives in Pensacola. I've not met Pensacola Art yet. Selena and I've gotten to be good friends. She's the one that even took my husband to get a colonoscopy because I had pneumonia, and found out then that he had COVID, but I never got it. And I'm going to put some more of these children book pages in this pocket. And Tanya and I've been thrift storing before. Well, Selena and I have too. And then Keisha from Keisha's Market, she's on the other side of Pensacola, about a half hour. So there's a lot of us up here. I think it would be fun to like, get together, just all to eat or something. We wouldn't even have to craft. And they are all just as sweet as you would think they are. I called Tanya after she had her surgery. And we were visiting because I knew she couldn't text, even though I did text her first forgetting that. So then I called her and was telling her about losing my embossing powder. She offered me hers, but I don't need it right yet. There. Vintage children's book. Hey, Dixie, how are you? Toilet paper, paper beads, gratitude page. Well, my gratitude page is going to take some gathering. My toilet paper, like I said, I'm using a dry baby wipe. Number one, it's something different. But number two, I thought I would make it into a ruffle on a page like this. And I was afraid doing good, stitching and a cooking. Good for you. And I was afraid toilet paper would tear. And I wanted to be able to decorate this all up with lace and stuff and make the toilet paper pretty. And for church tomorrow, I hope I get to go. I haven't got to go for so long down here. So we're going to put that, and then let's put some lace. Hi, Pickles. I love seeing y'all here. Thank you for coming. I'm just doing this little book, and I thought maybe there were people who wanted to watch something. I'd love to find a second time a week to go live. And I apologize for the super stupid picture. My phone will not stay horizontal. And it was. And then all of a sudden it just stopped, and I've gone into my camera. I've brought the little corner down to see if that will fix anything. And I can't get it to fix. So I just have to leave it. I just do. Okay. Do I have a little? There's a little peach. So let's put a little peach there. go with the page. As you can see, I'm not one that sits and dwells to make a decision. And kudos to those who do. Their pages are probably much prettier. But I make decisions pretty quick. I think a lot of that is from being a teacher. And tap it. Okay, I'll try that. Hi, Teresa. Welcome this morning. So glad you came. Is it too late to tap it now, Zena? Shoot, looking at it, I got room for 3 people on here with me. But this needs something. What do I want to put down here? I like decorating the pages. Here's another art from someone. This is from Deb Farrell. Oh, I hear that. Yeah, there's some of them I'm like. And then the white page I didn't like. So I just used one of these white backgrounds and didn't do anything with it. And now I'm thinking, it might be fun to do an all white page. So I want yellow. Don't think I want yellow. I was going to do I want that orange. Duh. Oh, Zena, would you bring me a cup, please? Cream and sweetener. Really, it's time for hot tea. For me, hot tea. I have my own stamp, but I ordered these when my stamp thing was in Missouri. Oh, Margaret's faster. Margaret for the win. Okay, there we go. That's dry. And then I want to put a little bling. Oh, nice, Zena. When I was librarian, I treated the teachers like my students because I didn't have, the students there. So I had a chocolate bar in my office with a variety of chocolate, and I had a Keurig, had a regular coffee pot if some wanted it. I had all kinds of hot tea, hot chocolate. Oh, Teresa, send me your address and I'll send you coffee. And I don't know if any of you know what mug cakes are, but I would do that once in a while where you mix cake mix up with, I'm going to take this off and re-glue it. Regular cake mix with angel food cake. And then you can put it in a cup, and you took 1 cup, 2 teaspoons of the mixed cake mix. See, it was, and then 3 minutes on the microwave. And you had a little cake. And so I keep those in the office, and then all the different sprinkles, because I didn't have the kids. And it was so fun for me, because the different ones would come in. And how's that? Thinking about whether or not I want to color this. Oh, really? Oh, Teresa, that sounds good. Well, I hope she doesn't forget it, Teresa. All right. So that's the last vintage children's page. Okay, Teresa. Note to self. Oh, I did the toilet paper. Don't have veggie stickers. I don't know if I have mushrooms or not. Yes, I do. A lot of you will be drawing all yours. I'm not drawing a lot of mine, as you can see. Because I'm not very good at drawing. Okay, let me see if in here. I have one of these containers, with these little boxes in it. I'm looking through to see what I might have. This might have a mushroom in it. I don't know. Yeah, mushrooms are easy to draw. But I have to look at them to do them very well. But this paper would be fun as mushrooms. Nope. Well, let's do a mushroom page, and I will draw. Let's find a good page. This is one of my favorite pages. Oh, Teresa, I may have mushroom dies. I don't know, but my die cutter is under this table, and I'd have to find it to get it out. And I want to do that, but I don't want to do it right now while y'all wait. This is a quote that my husband said to my son. He said it to his mother. He said it to me. He said it to his dad. No idea where he got it at. Says it to my grandson, my daughter-in-law. It'll feel better when it quits hurting. Yeah, you hit your thumb with a hammer. He doesn't say it with major things, of course. But my grandson, when last Christmas Greg fell and broke his ankle, he was saying something about the pain. And I think he's wanting like the grandkids to be careful around it or something like that. My grandson says, well, Papa, it'll feel better when it quits hurting. So then my unused item is the Band-Aid, and I put eyes on it. And I'm going to use my new white pen to fix the eyes. But he takes that as well as, you know, anybody could. I mean, he said it so much, it's not like he can not take it in. But yes, Shannon, I am coming right along on this. But I'm not taking 2 hours a page. That's just not in me. I will take 2 hours to make something for somebody, but not for this. I'll sew and sew for somebody else, but okay, where do I want my mushrooms? I'm kind of liking this idea for it, but it won't draw well. This is my favorite color, pink. That's my pink page. That's my coffee page. And this is my tip. I have several tips. So a lot of these prompt, I have several of in here. Here, let's use this. Oh, no, this is my mail, my stamps, Royal Mail, art by someone else. Hi, Sherry, I'm glad you're here. Dana, what did you do for your white page? It did? Yeah, to me, it just wasn't as exciting. So, but you know, I may use this for a white page. But like this was white and I stenciled on it. You know, I could use this for a white page. So some of these I may go back and add some more. I'm still, oh, mushroom. This is those shout out things. So let's see if I can draw a mushroom. Half a circle. And then a stem. Then half a circle. And then a stem. Half a circle. And then a stem. Half a circle. Then a stem. Oh, did you, Dana? See, I can see doing something like that with mine. Because I know I'm going to have extra pages. There. Maybe I'll work on that. Oh, good, Shannon. Yeah, that's what I'll probably do. You guys are making me feel lazy. I'll just take one of these 2 white pages and make it my white page. I can put, you know, one of these on there. I've got white buttons and shells, and I got white lace, white fabric. Okay, now I want to use colored pencils on this and those. Ooh, I'm going to use chalk. It's a different medium. Nobody else has used, I don't think. Well, they probably have. I don't stay in the lines very well. But that's okay because I like that smearedy, whimsical look. Yeah, maybe gesso on my white page. What do you think of that? Maybe I'll work on my white page with you all here. Oops. Not going to be a white page anymore. Because I've got this white adding machine paper, the white ink, snowflakes. That's a good idea. Snowflakes. You guys are giving me I just didn't take it that way. When I first read it, I just took it as a white background. I guess the more I do these year after year, the better I'll read all those. Got white chalk in here. Purple. See, and you guys were probably thinking, cut them out. Cut them out. Cut them out. But I want that smeared look, kind of. Like watercolor gives you. But I don't want to leave to have to go get stuff. So I'm just doing the stuff I can. And I have all my white stuff in here. So. Okay, now let's take some paper and I'm going to cut out some wonky mushrooms. I don't know why I make their stems so long. Now, I don't know about any of you, but in Missouri, Illinois, Iowa, we enjoy mushroom hunting for morel mushrooms in the spring around April when after a good rain and then the sun comes out in the spring. Oh, those are so good. Fried in egg and flour. And people have the knack to find them and others don't. And they are a delicacy. And nobody has enough to, like sell them in a restaurant or anything. And it, excuse me, it's usually one of those things, either you can find them or you don't. But once I had trouble finding them. But once I found one, then I could find another one. My hubby, he had his honey holes. One time, my best find was mowing the yard, and and you usually found him around old dead trunks and stuff. And I found one right in our yard, and filled a huge metal pan of them. I mean, we ate them and shared with his mom. She came down and ate with us. Never found them again there. But boy, I was glad I was mowing that day. I loved to mow the yard, so it wasn't a hardship. But oops. They are really good. Now, when I had cancer during that time, good neighbor of ours, he loved finding them, but nobody in his house, even him, liked them. And so he would usually he'd sell what he found. And he came home one day from work. And what he did is he was a log cutter. He cut trees down for logs. And so, he had a good outlet of finding them. And we came home to a sink full he had found down on our property while cutting logs. I don't think Andy cares for them. But then I don't know, if nobody brings them to him, I doubt he'd know where even to go look. If we're up there, Greg would go look for sure. And Nikki and Emerson aren't good about trying new foods. Okay, ladies, there's my mushroom page. Yes, it was very sweet, Zena. In our little bitty town that I've talked about, little Mayberry, I went 6 weeks and not one day did I miss a Goodwill card. Went about 3 weeks without a meal brought to us. We'd come home and there would be food in our refrigerator or in our sink or a gift card out to eat. If we did go out to eat, they usually said it was on them. At the bank, they made they had a list of people to drive me the hour for radiation. I mean, it was just that kind. You don't like them, Dana? So, yeah, it was very sweet. All right, let's work on the white page. I don't know if any of you have seen my cover, but this is my cover. And I'm not going to do anything to it. Hi, Glory. How are you? How long ago did I have cancer? 06. I was diagnosed in a routine mammogram. They caught it early and all went well. All right, time for the white page. And I'm just finding things I have that are white. I don't know that I'll use it, but I'm finding it. And they're going to be different shades of white. White, white, white. I'm moving right along on this, Lori. Okay, there's white. I'm looking in my laces and trims there. No white. What about in here? Do I have anything all white? There's some all white I could cut. Most of these. Oh, there's a white yo-yo that Angie made, I think. Yeah. I know I got white buttons. Oh, really, Dana? Okay, here's some white flowers. Lori, I think I got all these little flowers at the market from you. Any white butterflies? Yep, I can turn this one over. And then here's some more white. I have little drawers up here. Well, those have green on them. Not that that would matter, I don't think. There's another little, no. I think I'll skip on these and use them for something else. I have all kinds of white buttons, but I was wanting some bigger ones. I've got white beads. Got tea bags. I got to drawer this stuff too. I probably need to combine them while I'm thinking about them. I forgot I had them in here. So I have a white tea bag. There we go. It's spilt. And so I emptied the tea out of it. Okay. Splenda packages have neat little sayings on them. "46 years old." Oh, your friend. I'm sorry about that. What else do I have that's white? I've got those beads if I want them. Do I have any white trim? Yep, right there. So sorry. Again. I'm not going to use white fabric, even though I have it. I have lots of white lace and stuff. I'm going to go with more of this stuff. Ooh, there's Doily. Okay. I have everything very condensed in here. That's why my husband doesn't think I need to buy anymore. All right, so I have plenty of white. Some of it's a little bit off white. And I've got white ribbon too if I decide I need it. Whoops. I tore it. Okay, I'm just laying stuff on that's kind of different for white. Comments from the viewers. Totally acceptable. That's got pink. This is going to be a very bumpy page. It's a good thing we're not writing in this thing. So I could do that with some of this on it. A little lace here. There's a little bit of lace and stuff. I'll just kind of tuck in. And then I'll put white buttons. And these little flowers, I thought I found several of those. But I don't know where they went. Hey, Pam, how are you? Did you get to sleep in? I'm working on my white page. I just think these, are fabric, but paper, but I just think they're different kind of paper. Okay, let's get them on. I know I have paste. There it is. There's white. All right, Shannon. I'll be at the replay. Oh, I bet. Now, are your kids good about letting you sleep in? Emerson sure is. Now that especially that she's getting older. She's real good about it. Jackson likes being up alone. He's not about to wake anybody up. But he's rarely up alone, so his daddy's an early riser. So it is seldom, unless he stays all night with us or something like that, that he sleeps in. Good. My sister, she taught all of her kids that they could not get out of their beds. They had to stay lying down in their bed until she walked by their bedroom. And she was up from her nap. I always thought that was a smart mama. My son wasn't a good napper. I mean, he was probably 2 or 3 when I'd let him lay on his beanbag, and if he fell asleep, he took a nap. If he didn't fall asleep after the video was over, then he could get up. And he wasn't one that needed to go to bed at late. And Emerson is just like you. And he still doesn't require sleep. All right, now. I kind of like the idea of these white, textured, under this lace. Just because they're all white. But I don't know that I definitely want these. Let's do some of this doily instead. Yes, I like that better. And then I'm going to put bling on it. If somebody's watching, I'm using this 3-in-1 Fabri-Tac. They're all the same. It's kind of like a liquid hot glue. I'm sure all of you use it as well. Yes, Pam. I haven't felt like working on it for the last few days. So I thought I'd get some done. And then I'm going to finish up my Carol McDonald slow stitch. I've got the books were already made. I'm just using something I already had. And then I need to finish the prompt page with some paint and decorate it up. So while I've got all this out decorating, I thought I'd work on it too while I'm on. I've got a lot of my scavenger hunt done, Pam. But this is one I've already crossed off because I'm redoing the white idea. And that's what I was telling them. I will probably redo some other pages because I am about done just for the fun of it. So glad you all are here. I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate comments at the end, and I always answer them. I appreciate a thumbs up. Okay, now, except for something right here in the middle, and I have no idea what I want to use. Wonder if I have a white cluster. If not, I may make that sometime. Or I could do the snowflake. See, I don't think snow stuff because I'm not where it's snowy. Oh, I got this flower I can glue on down here. 42. I don't know. I need to count mine. Might count the ones I don't have. Where am I? I'll do that while this page is. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I did the upside down. 4. I did the decorated alphabet. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, I did the found object. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So 100 minus 36, I have 64 done. And some of those won't take long and some of them will. I'm just wherever I'm at. You know, I've got till April, so I don't want to get done too soon. And it's sure not a race. So, okay, let me put that up because that's taken a lot of room. I think I'm going to watercolor this because I need to paint on my prompt thing, my thing for Carol. So if I have this out, I might as well do hers too. I have been, but like I said, I combine a lot. Oh, I don't. Be right back. Talk among yourselves. Okay. You guys didn't do much talking. You must be doing a lot of crafting. And these are my new paint brushes. Royal Langnickel is the brand. Good question, Dana. Hi, Malia. I need a bigger paintbrush than that, or that's going to take me forever. There we go. Is it, Dana? Has it been this whole time? I think it's my internet right now, or my phone, because like I said, I've had trouble with my phone and all. Of course, Lori, of course. Those of you that were on Lori, she was talking about her nails and nail dash. So she's going to give a quick commercial. Huh, Dana? I have to put blue paint on this. I don't want to. So we're just going to put a little blue. Okay. Oh. Well, I can sit here like this. Yeah, I see that. I wonder if my internet's just bad today. Okay, she said, for those of you working, this is a commercial. There's a big sale coming up Tuesday. Supplies are low, so they are making room for new inventory. If you're interested, check out my community tab for information. Well, Paint Girly, I can't do community tabs because all I have are Apple products. Dang a dang dang. I want to put some beading on this. Oh, no problem, Dana. No problem. Yeah, Lori, we can't do community tabs. And I don't understand why. Now, if somebody wants to help me and explain how to, but I can't even post on it. I can read it on descriptions. You know, I can read this. I can do everything, but I can't do a community tab. I can't post on it or nothing. Yeah, they don't always play nice with others. You know how Bill is. I'm trying to move slow. This is my, that's not going to go through there. Are these? Yes. This is my, I'm doing Carol's prompt page where she gives new stitches. She's doing this once a month. And she teaches 2 new stitches. And then she has 5 prompts. And on her channel, you can watch her and Anne and Becky. You can do it with them or you can just watch them. And then when you're done, you'll have a page. And so I'm just adding my little stuff. So I have page filler, and these aren't on the prompts. The prompts were blue paint, black, green, the 2 stitches, and lace. And you could do that then any way you wanted. I know, Dana. And now I think it was Zena that said everybody got a community tab. So I don't know. Yeah, I can't. It's an Apple thing. And my husband has his laptop hooked up so that if I go on YouTube, then he can't get to his. He has trouble with the signing in and signing out type thing. So I just stay off his. If I need anything from his computer, I just have him do it. Because I can't print. We don't have a printer that goes with looking for my pink cushion. We don't have a printer that goes with my iPad anyway. I need a Bluetooth one, and I don't have that. So, and he has a black and white one, and he doesn't want any different. So, you know, there's some things you don't argue about. And I don't print off much. So, all right, now I want some buttons on here. And I think I'm going to bring buttons from these colors. I like covered buttons. You don't have, Dana? Well, and just like Dana's doing, it makes it so nice. There we go. Well, you should. You've got enough subscribers, Dana. Well, you're probably monetized, aren't you? No, Dana, you wouldn't be monetized yet, would you? I was thinking of Lori's numbers. She's probably monetized. I'm not even worried about the monetized yet. I've got a long ways to go before then. They do change things, so maybe they'll change it soon so we can. Go sew these buttons on there. Yeah, you're just ahead of me, aren't you? I think being with Beth and Becca for you is great. You get more scene time. Yeah, I'm just with myself, so. But I'm okay. That way I can always do what I want to do. Okay. One more. I'm up for that. And Stephanie G. I don't know if she's still here. We've talked about, we had the same coloring book. You just let me know. I would like to find another time, which I mentioned earlier, that isn't already taken. Because right now my Tuesday mornings are kind of run in with Kathy Berg, and I didn't know her. And somebody told me that would be a great time. I kind of thought they should have known better, but that's okay. Maybe they didn't. And so I'm not worrying about it. Life's too short to worry about live stream. I don't need it for the money. The money would be fun because then I'd have my own to spend. 4:30 Wednesdays, that's probably a good time for you, isn't it? I could do then. Okay, so this has a little more on it now. This is this is something I was just doing as I kind of was doing small, slow stitching and stuff. And I started this little book. I made this book cover. And this is muslin. No, there isn't, Dana. There isn't. And then this is what I learned yesterday from Carol. Now, this is what I was doing thinking I knew the fly stitch. This is the running stitch. Then this is my running stitch. This is my fly stitch with Carol. And she was showing us how to hook it together. And this is my practice. And then this is my final. And I'm leaving on my final because I think it's kind of fun to see that. And then I want to put it, I'm going to glue around it on here. And then I'm going to put it on here. And then I have plenty of room to write the date, the stitches. I probably should put it like this, but that's okay. I am Carol. I'm talking about my book. I just finished, and I was going to put you in my description box, Carol. I finished my prompt page just now. Here's my green, here's my black, my lace, my blue, my hexagon, my fly stitching, and then I'm doing a running stitch around. So I added some beading and some buttons. And this is my practice one that you've already seen. So I'm going to put this on here. Yeah, if I do it that direction, that will give me more here to write on it. So I'm going to write one. This was yesterday, so that would be 6, 23. And then this is my running. And fly stitch. Oh, I want to put a word on my thing too. Fly stitches because it's floor. Canadian Artisan. I want to make sure I spell all that correctly. Artisan. Okay, they did just change that. Okay. And so then this is going, and I'm not going to put it on here yet. I'll get a safety pin. And I'll safety pin this on. And then I'll stitch or glue or something this on. Probably won't stitch unless I do a running stitch. I could do a running stitch. But that's in there. So that of my homework is done. This is my book for, hi, Chris. This is my book for my thing here. And I'm going to put muslin or something down. And then I'm going to, I've left this so I could glue these in and make it a book that I could turn the pages in. But I don't have a word, and I can't handle not a word. So I should take a video of my mess. Okay, a word. Wonderful, sweet, happy birthday, dreams. That might be, ooh, life. I'm going to be taking the, a class. Barbara Emery sent me the information on it. The stitch craft thing you guys were talking about, Carol. So I'm going to take that with y'all. So that may help me with my slow stitching too. Okay. Now I have a word. I feel better. Ooh, I don't want the word there. See, this is my problem. I want it on that lace. Stitch camp. Yes. I'm going to camp. Slow stitching is probably the top priority of something I really want to get mastered. I love to sew. So I love the coloring, the painting, and those kind of things. But oh, Sharon. Okay, okay. I'll write her down. And it's something I can practice no matter how I'm feeling. I'll write her down. Sharon Bogan. I've been watching Susan Taylor Brown. But anyway, I'm going to put fabric in here, and then I want to put this in here. I've already got made to do my calendar a month of what's going in my life. Slow stitching. Yes, Carol, it does. Do you know when you're going to start that, Carol? Or am I on my own starting that? And if I am, that's fine. I'll go back and look at your other videos. I cut fabric and I've cut stuff, so I can do that. But down here especially, I don't have my embroidery machine. So I really will rely on slow stitching. Now I'm going to slowly clean up my desk so I can find it. I have a steampunk. There's my foil. See, I knew I had foil. Lori, these are the kind of postcards I think I was talking about from my grandmother. If you were interested. Or Greg's grandmother, I should say. I've got all of those tea bags to clean. I would like to slow stitch. I think it would be fun to slow stitch on a paper towel. I don't know if you have that idea, Carol, in your prompts, but paper towel might be fun. I keep them when I dye my tea bags. Thank you, Carol. I helped with the prompts. I feel special. And whether it's used or not, we don't care. Okay, so this is Thousand Island, New York. So you would rather a picture of someone, Lori. Okay. Those might still all be up in Missouri. Because Lord knows I have plenty. But yes, it makes a lot of sense. Oh, here's some more white for my white page. I told you guys I thought I had more. Here are my notes to myself. I think I didn't have that printed off yet. Oh, here's that white page over here drying. Duh. See, that's what I need to know, Lori. I only promised you that box a year ago. It's been sitting here while I was gone. Not quite a year ago, I guess, but I want to get it sent. Oh, neat. I really enjoy Janet Nash's flip throughs of her journals. I love when she does that. Like today, I didn't know that she collected keys. And so because of her journal she did today, I know that. I have a lot of keys. I think they're cool too. But I just found it fun to see all of hers. Isn't it though, Chris? I'm really enjoying it too. And it's given me, ideas, and I guess it was just those two things. Okay. Stuff. And how their brains work. There's things people put on there that never would have crossed my mind. Oh, there it is, you guys. What am I thinking sometimes? And on this, it's okay to let the glue show because my glue's white. There's my pen. And now I have the watercolored page. But I want these to dry before I do anything. I think one of my this might be my gratitude page. There's my tin foil I can stick in somewhere. Everything else I think I have in here. I got these. I saved these boxes because they had dividers in them. But yet I was willing to use them if I needed them. I could put, I'm going to do that, a white ribbon for a tab. And then I guess if I find anything else white or want to make things white to add, I can. And I'll know right where to go. I liked your idea, Dana, of putting the little tabs on the side of what you used. And I do think I may do that. Oh, no, Lori. I don't look at it that way at all. Never crossed my mind when somebody did that. I look at it as show and tell. Oh, did you, Dana? Well, yours will be done before Becca's, so it'll look like she copied off of you. I also look at it as inspiring, Lori. I just thought of this. I'm going to make this into a little scroll and put it here for my secret message. Well, Lori. No, I would love to see any of your journals. You could use it as a way to start your live. And then if there's people that don't want to see it, they don't have to look. If that'd make you feel any better. But I don't think anybody looks at it that way. They probably want to see what you do. I I really like my scroll idea. I do too, Dana. Now, if it's somebody who I watched create the entire journal, I don't always watch it. But none of us streamers do that. I've done a lot of this by myself without y'all here. You got all the stuff picked out. Good for you, Pam. As you can see, I find it as I do it. Won't this be a cute little scroll for my secret message? I just thought that was a clever idea. Mine. Clap my hands. Yay for me. My secret message is not going to surprise you all because it's really not a secret. You have a purpose. Oh, just some picked out. Okay. I love flip through for Thursdays. I even will watch somebody I don't know flip through. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. If anybody needs to use this idea, feel free. Do you have purpose saying? And why I use it is when I was being dismissed from my heart episode. And I may have already told you all this. I don't know. They had already told my husband not to expect me to live. And I shocked them all when I did. And they had told him best hope, rehab, and nursing home, but would not promise I ever came home. So when the liver doctor, I don't know what kind of specialist he's called, he was in there, and another cardiologist was in there. I think it was the lung specialist, pulmonologist, or whatever. When he was getting ready to leave, he said, I don't know what God's plan for you is. He said, but ma'am, you have a purpose. And my suggestion is you better find it. And so I want everybody to know that they have a purpose. I'm gluing this down because it's a secret. It's a secret message that I tell everybody every day. Even Emerson and Jackson love to say it. Oh, Lori, definitely. Even people who didn't believe in God told me that. In fact, when I coded, they debated even sending me on. But my husband, being the man he is, said, oh, yeah, we will. Okay, so I think my white page is finished now that I have the scroll. And I have it well tied. And it needs like a little star or something glued to it. Aw, thank you, Carol. And had it not been for Lori Montana, I wouldn't have known a thing about all of you. I was watching some live stream and really enjoying it. And I must have commented something about finding more. And bless her heart, if not in my message later that day, I had a list. And so I started watching them, and that's what I did recuperating. So I consider all of you part of my healing process. Okay, so another thing to let dry. Oh, isn't she a sweetheart? And I just appreciated the fact that, unbeknownst to her, God talked to her and said, this lady needs what you have. Because I sure didn't know anybody had a list of them. I need to look at it because I still have it. I could forward it to you, Lori, if you want it. But oh, I don't want that orange star on there, y'all. What was I thinking? I wasn't. I want white. Silly me, silly me. Here is a white dragonfly. Doesn't a dragonfly mean hope? I remember I was getting my tattoos for my radiation, which is just 5 dots around my breast. I told them when they were doing those, I said, now I want, oh, thanks, Pam. I want really cute ivy or something. And those people had no sense of humor at all. If you ever know somebody going into radiology, tell them to get some boob jokes, because they had no. And they said, no sense of humor. And I'm trying to, liven up the place because, a mammogram and a biopsy, and I was just stage 1. I wasn't far and stuff. And I was trying to liven the place up. They kept telling me, "Man, this is serious business." And I said, "This is my boob." I said, and then they'd cover it up to be modest. And I said, "Why are you covering it up? Y'all are playing with both of my boobs. Why are you covering it up, the one you're not playing with at the time?" Well, ma'am, we need to be modest. Well, I passed modesty when I had my child. But it was funny. Dana, get some good jokes. Surely in your training or something you guys had, I can see you being great. Now, when I get a CT scan, this is going to be a label. Wouldn't that be a neat label? When I get my CT scans, in order not to need medicine, I have to have them talk to me periodically to know where they are in the process. Otherwise, especially when I get my breast mammogram, not CTs, MRIs, because I have to have those, well, about every other year now. And I tell them, just talk to me. See, a good joke would be wonderful. Oh, good for you, Dana. Okay, now I have foil. I think that's another one. I can cross off some more, girls. I got to eat candy or a gum. I got watercolor on now. I don't know why I'm using this pen. I got the, oh, that's a message from outer space. I have the last of the vintage. I have no idea what I'll use for something to repair. There's my foil. Oh, secret message I did too, didn't I? I've got an envelope. I've crossed that off. Oh, I'm sure that's fine. That's true. I just go in and I tell them, let me know if you see my heart. Let me know if I have a heart. Let me know if I'm falling off the table. Talk to me. I always tell them, let me, there it is, hide a secret message. I always tell them that stuff because that gets me through it. There's been times during an MRI I've had to tell them, I almost told you to stop, but then I knew you'd start all over and I didn't want to do that. So, there's that. Well, see, I said, if she had any questions, she said, will I be able to dance? And the doc looked at her like she had 3 heads. See, I told mine when I was at the doctor and they were telling me, things that could happen and stuff like that, which, we needed to know. I said, okay, this is what I want. I want my hair to fall out. I want to have a double mastectomy. And I want to get really, really skinny. Because then I want Jessica Simpson, only red hair, and Dolly Parton boobs and figure. And I am then going to be a redheaded bimbo when this is all done, because I will have earned the right. The doctor looked at me and he looked at my husband, said, good luck with all that. None of it happened. I had too many good foods brought, so I didn't lose any weight. And I didn't lose my hair, and I didn't need a double mastectomy. So all was lost on that regards. But I kept my wits about me because I am now a firm believer that God knows when it's your time, and evidently it's not mine. I have a lot of things I need to do. Not sure what all of them are, but evidently I have a lot of things I need to do. You close your eyes during an MRI. See, I'm just so uncomfortable during that breast one that now I can go to sleep with the one where they put me in that tube. I can go to sleep during that one. But all right. Well, I'm going to put this away because I think I've done enough on here to bore you. And I didn't use these, so these can go back in my collage box. I'm so glad for you all sharing time with me. Don't be jealous of my book cover. Not everybody has this. No idea where it came from. But the cover was the spine was all ripping off. So somehow or another, because I like the inside page too, I'm going to have to put the information on the front. That's my old business card from. So there we go. Thank y'all for joining me. I'd appreciate a thumbs up if you liked it. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Anybody new, welcome to my channel. Pam, I'm glad you enjoyed the story. There is so much more to it. It's quite a story. In fact, it's very unusual. I'm one for the books. But I'm glad y'all came on with me. You are so welcome, Carol. I am now going to go watch Paint Girlie's video, and I want to watch Shannon's replay. And I try to remember to see, I use that envelope, so now I gotta find another one. And here just happens to be one. So I'd appreciate it if you come back, if you comment, all those good little things, if you want to. Always up to you. And you all have a wonderful day. And as my secret message says, don't tell. You have a purpose. And now you know why I say that. Bye-bye.